Alright, it's currently very early in the morning. Well, not very early, it's just 8 o'clock, but it's the day after New Year's Eve and I'm starting work. I'll actually now read out my checklist. Alright, so on my daily checklist, I've basically written out a minimum requirement daily checklist that I have to complete every single day. And I'm now going to read that out. So I've got ×4 short form vids, which I've got a motivational brand, a social media growth brand, a new style on the personal brand, and the original personal brand. So I'm going to try and mass produce content of me speaking. I'm not holding back anymore, I'm not hesitating. I'm not saying stuff because of other people's opinions. I'm just saying whatever the fuck it is that I think. I'm going to word it however I want to word it, by whatever means necessary to go viral. It still means the same thing, you just word it differently so that all the emotional people that watch it get extra triggered. So yeah, I'm going to mass produce my own personal content. And we've got ×1 long form video, ×2 short form videos, which is the Andrew Tate and the Luke Belmar account, ×2 client vids, cold outreach, 10 messages minimum, 2 remix posts on the GA Instagram, fulfill any crypto signals I get. The bull run is in 2 months, so I recommend, if you're not investing in Bitcoin right now, you invest in it. Search up Salsa on Instagram, join his group, message me, I'll give you a link to his group, whatever. Highly recommend it. Then train, strength and weights, then read in my head for a minimum of 30 minutes, read out loud for a minimum of 30 minutes. Whilst reading, write down any words I do not understand and any key points that stand out. Then write out any fearful situations where I felt any kind of negative emotion, such as nerves, anxiety, fear, etc. Then re-identify them with something positive. Write out thoughts, write out soliloquies, study one valuable video, currently studying Robert Greene videos. Then train, fighting / cardio. Then if I have any extra time, learn editing on PC. Make long form videos of me editing for the social media growth brand. Then mass produce unedited clips and study people that went viral incredibly quickly, such as Tate. Study him and get inspiration from them, etc. See how they did it, blah blah blah. How I can do it better. Answer the following questions every day. Why haven't I gone viral yet? Why am I not making sales every day? Why didn't I get more work done? And then meditate before bed. So that's what I've got so far. No, not what I've got so far. That is my daily checklist. And I'm going to complete that every single day. And I've got a lot of stuff going on with Growth Academy. So a lot of days there's going to be extra stuff to do with Growth Academy. Growth Academy is going to blow up very soon. And when it does blow up, it's going to be fucking insane, because we did the maths and 22 sales a day makes 100k a month, which is just unreal. It's going to be real very soon, so it's going to look like overnight success. So I'm going to start by doing the 4 short form vids for my personal brand. Alright, so I just finished all 3 personal brand videos. I did an Instagram post for the Growth Academy account. I did a post for my client's YouTube. I just did some reading for 30 minutes. And now I'm going to begin training. I'm doing legs. And then after that I'll probably have dinner. Then I just did a read out loud and study one valuable video. And then I would have done all the minimum stuff on the daily checklist. I also wrote down a soliloquies, I wrote down some thoughts, and I wrote down a fearful experience. Yeah, and then after I'm finished training, I just said this, all I've got to do is study a valuable video and read out loud. Then I've got to train again, so I'm going to have a lot of time to focus on other things, such as mass producing raw clips for my personal brand, editing on the PC, etc, stuff like that. I finished training, just went in the shower, now I've just come out. I just finished studying a long form video. It was Robert Greene talking about how to be a master persuader. It was along the lines of stop turning in and thinking about yourself and think of other people. So for example, in a sales context, don't think about yourself, think about what your audience wants and needs and your audience's problems. So yeah, that was basically that, and I've just finished writing that in one of my little notebooks, and now I'm going to start reading out loud, but I've got dinner in like 5-10 minutes, so I'll carry on reading out loud after dinner for like 20 minutes, then I'll record again and explain what I'm going to do next. I finished dinner, I just finished reading out loud. I finally finished the Jordan Peterson book, The 12 Rules for Life, so I can move on to this, philosophy. That's the one I'm going to be reading this is the one I'm going to be reading out loud. Then I'm reading 48 Laws of Power in my head. I'm also studying the book rather than reading it for 48 Laws of Power, which is better. And what I'm now going to do, because I've done all the minimum requirements on the daily checklist, is I'm going to do some studying for just marketing, going viral, and study people that went viral really quickly, how they did it, etc, so that I can try and imitate it. So yeah, I'm now just going to get on with that. Right, so I've just studied a bunch of shit. Not literally a bunch of shit, like just a load of stuff. I've got a ton of video ideas. I've created some more accounts on myself. I've had a bunch of ideas for mass distributing my personal content for my personal brand. I watched some videos, studied a few videos on going viral, studied a few people such as Tate on how they went viral, and also some information from the real world which one of the boys put together for us, which I just did a quick skim read through. So I just got quite a bit done, and I've got a lot of stuff set up. I changed the Luke Belmar channel to a personal channel for me. I was going to do Andrew Tate and Luke Belmar channel to promote Growth Academy, but I changed the Luke Belmar one to a personal one for me. One, because it's much better long term. Well, that is the only reason. And two, it's more promotion for my personal brand. But I'm still going to post on the Tate account. I edited the daily checklist. I'm going to be doing 5 videos a day for my personal brand. That's across 5 accounts. So 5 videos a day minimum for my personal brand across 5 accounts. And then everything else on the checklist is still the same. And I'm not going to be holding back on anything I say. I got a lot of inspiration from people like Andy Elliott for some video ideas. So it's currently 11 o'clock. It's raining, but I need to train, so I'm going to go outside and I'm going to train. But we can't skip training because of a bit of water. Alright, just finished training outside. You can see my hair's all wet. My shirt's soaked. I can't tell if it's sweat or rain. But I'm now going to get in the shower, and then I'll see if I'm going to stay up and work or if I'm going to go to bed so I can wake up early. I did 80 press-ups. sledgehammer swings till absolute failure. And then shadow boxing till failure, just till I was completely out of breath basically, and my arms ached. Then I did that times 3. It's currently 1:30. I've just finished a call with a potential partnership, and I answered a bunch of questions, my daily questions that I have to answer, and I'm now going to go to bed.